Hello, Oklahoma fans. Finally, we're here. The final preseason prep video that I'm going to do is about the University of Oklahoma. They're, of course, their head coach, Bobby Stoops. Bob went 10-3 last year as the Sooners coach, 8-1 in league play, finishing tied for first, in the Big 12 Conference. Last season, the Sooners in their bowl game, they lost to Texas A&M in the Cotton Bowl 41-13. Offensive players that will be missed from this team. Offensively, of course, Landry Jones now plays for the Pittsburgh Steelers. He was a little bit controversial, a little bit of a headache for Sooner fans, but this is the guy that owns all the records at Oklahoma, from wins to yards to touchdowns, everything. And last year had another stellar year. Had 4,272 yards passing, 30 touchdowns, and a long of a 73-yarder in the Cotton Bowl against Texas, where he hit Trey Millard for 73 yards. Tony Jefferson was the leading defensive player last year that will be missed. He has 119 tackles, 2 interceptions, 0 forced fumbles, and 0 fumbles recovered last season for the Sooners. Last year, Sooners averaged 38.2 points per ball game in Norman. Offensively, players that come back, of course, quarterback, of course, Blake Bell, 107 yards passing last season, 0 touchdowns, 28 a long pass, and that came in the Florida A&M game. Blake doesn't have any touchdown passes, doesn't have any starting experience, so he's going to have some running backs help him out. And here they are. Damian Williams. He had 176 carries last year for 971 yards, 11 touchdowns, and his career high is an Oklahoma record 95-yard run against Texas. Behind him would be Brendan Clay. He had a set of 93 carries last season for 555 yards, 6 touchdowns, including a 41 long against Kansas. Wide receivers that are going to help Blake out. Of course, one of them, Jalen Saunders. Saunders last season had 62 catches, 829 yards, 3 touchdowns. His longest 76 was a touchdown against West Virginia. And remember, he did not start the entire game. He came in that Texas game where Damian Williams knocked off that 95-yard run. That was his first game as an Oklahoma Sooner, and still had 62 catches for 829 yards and 3 touchdowns. On the other side of Jalen Saunders is probably going to be Sterling Shepard. Last year, Sterling Shepard had 45 catches for 621 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a long catch of 52 in the game against West Virginia that wild night. Of course, Sterling Shepard, the son of former Oklahoma Sooner Derek Shepard, who played on this team in the early to mid-'80s. Defensively, he's an Oklahoma native that's going to have to step up a little bit more. Aaron Colvin. He had 61 total tackles last year, 4 picks, 0 forced fumbles, and 0 fumble recoveries. And then also helping him out will have to be Corey Nelson, who had 47 total tackles, 0 interceptions, 0 forced fumbles, and 0 fumbles recovered for Oklahoma last season. This has been a breakdown of the University of Oklahoma football team. Everybody enjoy your summer, and as always, Boomer Sooner, everybody. And we'll see you for the pregame of the game against Louisiana Monroe. Until then, everyone take care, and as always, Boomer Sooner, everybody. I am out.